Okay, there's a lot going on. Hello, my fellow dweebs, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are on season 2, episode 2 of my Invincible reaction series. This episode is called In About 6 Hours, I Lose My Virginity to a Fish. Is that right? And let's get watching.
Without adversity, there can be no triumph. Without testing your limits, you will never know how strong you truly are.
I could try pushing it back out to, you know.
Do not do that. We'll take it from here.
So all I missed were the made-up inspirational quotes? Cool.
Hey there, hero. Good timing.
I'd say it's been fun, but you know, high school.
Marcus Sebastian Grayson.
Oh, the squad is
Samantha E.
graduating.
Wilkins.
So proud.
Be bold. Be original. Be...
We out here trying. It looks so nice.
I don't know.
I want to hang
feel
there.
any different.
Mark won't even take me flying anymore. Boo hiss.
You guys, be nice to Mark.
What's this?
Virgin Mai Tai.
Cheers, guys. To the best summer ever.
Maybe.
What makes you think I know anything about Martians? Is that how you say it, Martians?
Oh,
Get a
this
grip.
poor guy.
Get a grip. You are a smart Earth astronaut.
Hey, everything okay, Russ? Listen, son, I know things haven't been easy since Mars.
Listen, son.
After what you all went through up there.
Sounds like something my papa would say.
I won't fail you again. I swear on my 3-chambered heart. Just please do not stab all 3 of them.
Christ on a Christmas tree. No one's killing anybody.
That guy is my papa.
Holy shit.
I love that she didn't warn any of these people. Everybody freaks out.
Saved you some work.
Oh, but they love it. Yay.
What the hell do you
Oh,
think you're
no, they
doing?
don't.
You scared the piss out of my entire crew.
Mommy! Does this mean we can go home now?
It's about time someone cut through all the red tape and did something.
That face was so cute.
I'm thinking beach trip. You and me. Somewhere tropical with a fancy hotel.
Somewhere with a fish?
I understand why you think you have to prove yourself, but you don't. You're a good person. No one thinks you're going to turn out like your father.
What then? Why would you even say it?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
Mark, I need you.
Debbie's gonna be using that SOS card before we know it.
Kate, is that you? I've got a boo-boo that could use some duplicasses.
Oh my gosh.
Boo.
Wait, I know that look. Oh, are you You goddamn geriatric hypocrite.
Deal with it.
Kate, don't do this.
Victims, welcome to our first
Oh.
annual commemoration of the massacre that shook the world. We honor the Guardian's fallen green do-gooder, Martian Man. He may have come from the stars, but Martian Man will always be one of Earth's greatest superheroes.
Oh, is he gonna be inspired by Martian Man?
Martian Man made Earth his home.
This cute little smile. He is Groot.
So weird.
So spooky.
I was Night Boy, his assistant.
Assistant? What, you mean sidekick?
We don't use that term. It's degrading.
Okay, bring him in.
Welcome to the Shadowverse.
Ooh.
There are dark things here.
I like the old Darkwing better.
I'm the hero here.
I'm the hero here.
Like you said, I'm Omni-Man's son. You have no idea what I'm capable of. You'll have to ask Darkwing's sidekick when he regains consciousness.
Okay, bring him in. I gotta sign off.
That's what this is about, isn't it? That you're in control, not him. That he's not like his father.
Debbie?
I can't believe you'd even think that after everything Mark went through.
Sir, the Mars file you requested.
Donald?
Debbie, are you okay?
All right, so I'm not the only one that finds that weird.
You can look now.
Oh my God. You brought me to Paris?
Vegas.
I didn't want to get you all the baggage of dating a superhero without any of the perks.
Mark,
That's
I need
very
you.
sweet, Mark.
Give me a sec.
Turns out the Atlanteans are sore about Omni-Man murdering their king Aquarius. Since your dad vanished like a fart in a hurricane, Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin. You.
Oh, that sucks.
Who said anything about war? According to Atlantean custom, the only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
What?
It's an honor. When you think about it.
I can't marry a fish. I have a girlfriend.
All you have to do is go through the ceremony. Maybe kiss the bride.
I don't think based on the episode title, it's just gonna be kissing.
Send in the Guardians.
Are you sure they're ready?
If they can't take down the Lizard League, they'll never be ready.
I call me the Shapesmith.
Hello, Shapesmith. Ooh, I do like their city, though.
Wear this. You will address her as your majesty. Air breather.
Right, Your Majesty. This is kind of awkward, but I have a girlfriend. Name is Amber, and we're finally in a good place. It just wouldn't feel right to...
What do you speak of? Trial by combat.
Release the Death Dweller!
All right, so not losing our virginity, but we might be losing our head.
But you want me to fight that?
Oh, I don't think that's what you are fighting. Oh.
Okay, I win. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Seriously?
We like the location, the school.
It's too far from the office. You want me to get home even later?
There's excellent local transit.
Wow. Of course I don't. I just think
it's not happening.
She's not your pet.
What was that?
Did we mention the spacious garage?
This is getting so intense.
How far away is that backup?
Incoming.
Well, you're gonna release that, it's gonna cause a ton of damage, and then they're gonna be even more upset with you. Oh!
Cecil! That thing got loose! It's killing everyone! All they wanted was justice for what my dad did!
You're not your father, Mark.
That's why I'm going back.
He's so good. He has really grown so much since season 1. What? Okay, animation. Oh no! The squeaky. Oh! The kid.
Sir, when Debbie came to speak with you, she seemed distressed when she saw me.
And she's a distressed person. After the number Nolan did on her, who knows what's going through her head.
Yeah, we're all a little distressed about it, Donald.
Oh yeah? Like you helped Chicago?
Adam, don't! What?
The whole lot was unstable. That's why the city never built there. Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
I have to go.
He is so awful to her.
Fuck! You! Wow! Look at all those things.
Ooh, why don't you show him the shower, Immortal? It's super roomy.
I am a normal human superhero. Am I in?
We are not a joke! No matter what social media says, we are the Lizard League! All hail to the...
If anyone is going to turn this organization around, it's going to be King Lizard!
Okay, there's a lot going on.
Who the hell are you, anyway?
Think of me as an old friend. An old friend who can help you, given your current predicament.
Freeze! Who the hell are you?
That's what I said.
Me? I'm not your problem.
Then whose problem are you?
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Stop! Hey, you promised you'd help me! Hey! Don't leave me here!
Okay, there was so much that happened in this episode. I think the best way for me to be able to review it is just to kind of go through bit by bit and talk about some key points. I think the first thing that really comes to mind for me is just how sad it makes me that Mark is the one who's having to suffer the consequences of his father's actions. And I think we saw more of the personal consequences last episode, and we really saw the effects it's had on him as Invincible in this episode. I mean, thank goodness he didn't have to marry the queen fish, but he also had to fight that terrible monster, which I'm not really sure which is worse. Let me know what you think in the comments. I cannot believe Duplicate and Immortal, but at the same time, Rex got a taste of his own medicine in this episode, except not even as bad because he was officially dating Eve whenever he cheated on her with Duplicate, so karma's a bitch, Rex. I'm trying to decide if the scene between Invincible and Darkwing's, he didn't like the word sidekick very much, protege. I'm trying to decide if that moment was representing Mark indulging in his shadow self or in his darker side. When he was saying, "You have no idea what I'm capable of," it felt very sinister. But I also don't know if that was Mark reaching for anything and everything that could get him out of that situation, or maybe it's meant to be up to interpretation a little bit. But I thought that was a very clever and specific artistic choice to have Invincible have this darker moment in something called the Shadowverse. We need to talk about Donald because I was worried that I maybe didn't pay proper attention in season 1 whenever we saw him last week. I was like, oh wait, maybe they showed him in a post-credit scene or in the montage at the end of the finale of season 1 and I just don't remember seeing him. But I was like, there's no way he survives that explosion. Something weird is going on here, and I don't know if it has to do with the AUs that we're exploring this season. I don't know if Cecil's up to something, maybe he's a clone. I actually thought there were some very cute moments between Mark and Amber in this episode. Historically, they have not been my favorite couple. I just don't think that they're the perfect match for each other, and I don't see them ending up together by the end of this show. I mean, God forbid something happens to Amber. That would be devastating. I just mean, I hope that they break up on mutual terms. I believe that ultimately Amber would be happier dating someone who's not a superhero, and I think that Mark needs somebody who is in order to understand fully what he's going through. Although I did think it was very sweet that Mark told the fish queen he couldn't marry her because he had a girlfriend. That was very wholesome. The post-credit scene, terrifying. There are forces at play in the background that are going to come to a head at some point this season. I don't know if it'll be in episode 4 before we go on break or if it'll be this season's season finale, but we are building up to something big. Oh my gosh, and the last thing we have to talk about before I wrap up this review is just how my heart breaks for Debbie. That scene at the end where she gets so angry and then breaks down was so poignant. I have a question for the comment section because I would love to know how you all interpreted this moment during that scene. I can't decide if Debbie was pushing Mark away because she was having a moment of vulnerability. She's not used to having Mark see her that way, so she felt a bit embarrassed and overwhelmed, or if she was pushing him away because there is a part of Mark that reminds her Oscar of Nolan. I lean towards the former, but I do think it's interesting that they had that line and that moment at the beginning of this episode where Debbie said, "You're nothing like him," and Mark was like, "Well, why did you even have to say that?" I can't tell if she's also trying to convince herself of that, but let me know your interpretations in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel for new reactions every week. And if you would like access to full-length reactions, early release to my videos, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/AliciaDweeb. And I will see you dweebs later.